In this video, we continue on with the longest airline pilot trip I've ever done, 12 days. And I have SJ join me on all my layovers, both domestically and international. She made it all by herself. Woo! Ready? Buckle up. Let's go fly. Beautiful people from the ramp in Miami, Florida. What a freaking layover we had. Oh man, it was so great. Just dropped off SJ at the terminal. Just pre-flight to 767, 3 hours and 36 minutes. My leg down to Bogotá. Windy, bumpy. We're gonna get down there. We got a special guest. We gotta keep this awesome layover going. Let's go fly. The sun still shines. Awful cold in some peace of mind. All blue jeans, no fancy plans. A good day sitting in my hands. Happy. Hello from Bogotá, Colombia again. Great flight down, pretty quick. My leg flew into runway 14 right. It was funny, I briefed Sonia about the flight because literally her flight is an hour after me. We departed at 1, hers was at 2. She's en route, about to land in about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna head back to the airport. It's only about 15 minutes away and pick her up. But I briefed her on the flight. Hey, it's gonna be bumpy out of Miami, the gusty winds, all this stuff. And sure enough, as I was flying, I was smiling because I was like, man, I nailed that flight brief. Hey, 17 years of aviation experience. I probably should be half decent at it, so I was. But landing grade 14 right, you're gonna have to wait just 1 more minute because we're gonna wait till Sonia. I'm gonna ask her to guess and see how her pilots did, and then I'll give you guys my rating. So quick change out of this, head back to the airport real quick, grab her, and excited for Bogotá with SJ. Look who made it, folks. She made it all by herself. Woo! As an airline pilot, I know how important it is to stay connected while traveling internationally. When I land, whether I'm calling an Uber, looking for directions to the closest restaurant, or even finding a fun place for SJ and I to go travel while we're here in Bogotá, Colombia, Holofly eSIMs has me covered. That's why I've partnered and personally started using Holofly plans. It's a monthly eSIM subscription that keeps you connected in 160 plus destinations around the world using just one eSIM. So instead of constantly buying a new SIM card every time you travel to another country, everything is already set up and ready to go right on your phone. For me, that's huge because my schedule changes constantly. 1 month, I might be international the entire time. The next month, just flying domestic trips. So having a plan with flexibility is perfect. What's cool is Holofly has this feature called Always On, which is available to all Holofly users. So even if I pause or end my subscription during a period where I'm not traveling internationally as much, the eSIM still stays installed on my phone. Then if unexpected travel pops up, I automatically get 1 gigabyte of free backup data every month in 70 plus destinations at no extra cost. That means when I land somewhere unexpectedly, I still have enough data to message someone, book transportation, or find directions without having to worry about Wi-Fi. Honestly, as someone who travels for a living, I'm telling you, it makes international traveling that much better. I'm even gonna get SJ a couple gigs for our trip here in Bogotá, Colombia. If you've never checked out Holofly and you've got an international trip coming up, I'll link the description below so you can check it out yourself. She made it all the way down on her own internationally. How was the flight?
Good.
So the folks are gonna wanna know how your pilot's landing 1 through 10.
I can't really tell. I feel like a good versus bad landing. It wasn't bumpy or anything, so I guess a 10 out of 10.
All right, fair. And now the folks are gonna wanna know how pilot Pete did. That's what they're holding their breath for. We landed runway 14 right. Drum roll, please. We're gonna go with 9.1. So that means you're gonna get the Bogotá boogie down.
Oh gosh.
Honestly, it was smooth as could be. The only reason it wasn't higher was because we carried a little bit of extra power in. We landed a little bit further down the touchdown point than we would have wanted to. But as I briefed in Miami to you, especially SJ, at a high elevation airport around 9,000 feet, the controls are a little less responsive. Power, if you chop it, you're gonna slam it down. So very smooth. Again, Bogotá boogie down 9.1. Book it. All right, Sonia made it safely to Bogotá, Colombia, and we're going to what is my favorite steakhouse in Bogotá, Andreas DC. I've been here once before, so we're gonna give some excellent meat for SJ's first day in Bogotá. All right, we all got steak. I went with the ribeye. Sonia, what'd you go with?
The filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Captain Bruce, what'd you go with?
The bife de chorizo.
Pito de chorizo. Bon appetito. We gotta rate our steaks 1 through 10. Sonia, you have the honors. You got the
Filet mignon.
filet mignon.
I'd rate it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, Captain Bruce, what'd you get?
I'm gonna give mine a 7.5. I
7.
had the bife de chorizo.
Okay, 7.5 out of 10. And I got the ribeye, 500 grams. Put it down, no problem. After the Murph workout earlier today, we'll go with a 8.2 out of 10.
Dang.
Book it. Good morning, beautiful people from Bogotá, Colombia. Been here, done that, but never before with Miss SJ in the house. How you liking Bogotá so far?
A little hard to breathe.
Hard to breathe.
Can you keep up?
So Bogotá's elevation is like 8,800 feet, so it is quite the altitude adjustment. We just had breakfast downstairs, the free hotel breakfast, which was pretty good. Yeah, more like dessert for SJ. She had like pancakes and Nutella and had some eggs and omelets. But now you already know what time it is. It's non-negotiable leg workout downstairs at the gym. Decent day. I mean, clouds are out there for sure. It's typical like Bogotá weather, 65 degrees, a little nippy and a little overcast. But we're gonna do some work. It's officially back to work for SJ. So she's got her work laptop here. She's grinding away at the corporate job. This is why you want to be a pilot, folks. I don't have nothing to do. I'm just hanging out, going for a workout, and then we'll show her around some Bogotá stuff. Basically, everyone says to do the same thing, which is the mantra pause, whatever the heck it's called, the big church up top. I've done it before. Sonia's like iffy if she wants to do it at all, so we'll see. But we'll get outside, we'll enjoy some Bogotá, and enjoy our layover. All right, a little change of plans. SJ's gonna hit the gym. I'm gonna get a run in because I got 2 marathons on the training block this year. No rest for the wicked, so 3.5 mile interval workout today for Chicago and New York City marathons coming up. We're running around Bogotá, beautiful day to run. The only problem being the altitude. We'll see if I can make it. 3.5 mile intervals done. We did it. Wasn't easy, wasn't too bad. The altitude definitely is a factor, but felt good to run a little bit. By the way, I'm gonna be mentioning this pretty much on every video here on out, but I'm gonna be running 2 marathons, like I mentioned, Chicago and New York. Chicago, I'm running on behalf of the Pat Tillman Foundation. I was supposed to run it last year in 2025. I got injured, so my entry kind of just carried over. You get 1 year deferral, so I'm running it this year. New York City, I'm running on behalf of Children's Aid, which is a nonprofit in New York City that helps underprivileged youth in New York City, all the boroughs, with after school homework, things to do to keep them out of trouble, food for them and their families. So I've run for them twice now. It's gonna be my 3rd year running for them, and all of it goes to charity. 100% of donations go to charity. I have to raise $4,000 for them. So what I do every year, if you donate to the cause, Children's Aid, the link is in the description below. Every $50 entry, you get 1 entry into a free New York City flight with me. So I did this last year and it was a great success. It's a great way to raise money for a great charity, but also people feel like they can win something. So last year someone won and they took them and their wife up around Manhattan. It was pretty cool. They were like, couldn't believe the views, and they only donated, I think, $100. So they had 2 entries. I had about 90 to 100 entries last year. So hoping to match that and actually exceed it. For every $50 increment you donate, you get 1 entry. For example, if you donate $100, you get 2 entries, 150, 3 entries, and so on and so forth. No limit. Obviously, the more you do, the more your name will get put. And then the week after the marathon, I'll do a drawing and obviously announce it live, but also email the winner, and you can cash that in whenever you want. A free flight with yours truly around Manhattan. It's the best flight in the world, and we can schedule it whether you live in New York or the New York area, or you simply want to come visit New York and then add this to your list of to-dos there. So again, description below. Every dollar counts. Greatly appreciated. Finally out. The sun is coming out. The run was nice. How was your workout?
Workout was good.
And we are now.
This is where we fight!
Oh, you're such a Sure.
Now we're going to get lunch, and then we're going to go explore Montserrat. Montserrat. That's like the long, tall church up top with the monorail to get up there. So unless you know any more Bogota things to do, let me know. That's pretty much the only thing. And Sony wants to go check it out. I've been once, so we'll go do it. But the place we're going to go eat, they have these paddle courts that have been here for a while, but they just built like these new restaurants and stuff like that. So last time I was walking around, I didn't get anything to eat, but no gracias. And there's a lot of nice places to go. So there's the paddle courts, and then the restaurant's right behind it. So we'll go check that out and enjoy our day. This is like a brand new spot, like I was saying, that just opened up. So it might be my new go-to in Bogota. Fresh bowls, fresh ingredients, looks good. Bon appetito. Conquering her fears of heights as we climb the city into everlasting glory. We made it. We made it up. She's struggling a little bit, but we made it. We're going back on the funcular after seeing Montserrat at its peak. Now we're going back down.
To go down.
Just finished off the Montserrat tram all the way up and down. What'd you think, SJ?
That is cool.
1 through 10. Anything over 5 means you're gonna come back and do it again. She's struggling a little bit.
4.9.
Mission complete. Our Bogota fun has almost come to an end. We enjoyed our day. Now it's time for dinner here. We're gonna keep it simple. There's a nice Asian spot at the hotel. It's pretty good. I'm gonna introduce SJ to. Tanashi. And we're gonna have to go to bed early because what time's that wake up call gonna come?
2:55.
2:55 a.m. wake up. So SJ will come with myself and the captain to the airport because your flight's at like 7:30 tomorrow morning.
Yep.
So we have to depart at like 4. We stop at Medellin, so we'll drop her off and she can enjoy her flight back to Miami. All right, our last dinner, Asian food. I didn't want that heavy of a meal, but Sonia had other plans. So we got stir fry, ribs, curry, rice. Buenos dias, buenito personas. Good morning, beautiful people. From the wet ramp here in Bogota, Colombia. That wake-up call came pretty early, not only for me, but for SJ. He's like, man, this one is even not even that bad compared to the 11:30 p.m. one we usually get. But we dropped her off at the airport. Her flight's in about 3 hours direct to Miami. And the flight crew, we are flying Bogota, Medellin up to Miami. Since I flew down to Bogota, Captain will be flying us to Medellin, and then I'll take us home back to the States on our last leg. So quick flight. This one's blocked at like 33 minutes. We're going at 25,000 feet. By the time we actually depart out of here, the sun must be rising. We did this exact same flight last week. It was kind of nice. It's a lot better than, like I said, the normal 1 a.m. departure. And that's because the Medellin airport doesn't open until 5 a.m. local. So they had to push all our departures back. But hey, I ain't complaining. So we're here early. It's wet, but thankfully not getting poured on right now. We'll load up, fuel up, brief, and we'll get out of here. 1-4 right, which is down this way. Take off, make a right turn, avoid all the mountains and Montserrat and all that stuff we saw yesterday in the beautiful layover in city of Bogota. Head north, and next stop is Medellin. Let's go fly.
From the first moment I saw you, I knew I had to make you mine. Wanted to know everything about you.
Hola from Medellin. Took us 45 minutes to push back out of Bogota. Just a bunch of airplanes coming in and they just couldn't coordinate us to push back. So we literally sat with the parking brake off, ready to push for 45 minutes. But after that, which was longer than the actual flight. 31 minutes later, we landed once we took off here in Medellin. Sunrise, beautiful, landed runway 1 where that airplane's taking off right now. And we just cleared customs. SJ hasn't boarded her flight yet, so it'll be a race in Miami. Who gets there first? My leg. Let's go fly. Miami, folks. We made it. Man, I'm not gonna lie though, this trip, it's a 12-day trip. We're on day, I think 7 at this point, maybe 8. Exhausted, tired, very, very tired. The captain and I, we both landed in Medellin. We're taking off for Miami. You're just like, man, this has been a long trip already, and we have to come back to Colombia in 24 hours. I have a 24-hour layover now, but hey, we're gonna stay positive. SJ just landed. She's gonna get an Uber and come right to our downtown hotel here in South Beach. For those asking, or for those wondering, I should say, no, she's not flying for free or standby. She's on a confirmed ticket. Just bought her a confirmed flight. Unfortunately, the only people who get to fly for free on my benefits are parents, spouse, and dependents. So since SJ is none of those, she doesn't. So we just bought her tickets round trip, and it's all working out so far. And then I was gonna meet her at the passenger terminal, but I have her freaking bag. I got all this stuff with me. She said, you know what? Just get to the hotel, go pick up lunch, get the day moving, and then she can meet here. Because I don't know how long customs is going to take in Miami. But as far as our flight goes, it was good. Landed runway 8 left, which is the quickest airport or the quickest runway right to our gate. Gusty winds. It was like 120 at 14, gust 22. So definitely won't be dancing on this one. I'm going to go with a 6.8 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It was firm. It was just the gusty winds got the best of me. Like I said, I'm tired. You don't ace it every single time. And then when we landed, we actually had a surprise customs border patrol there to like scan our bags. And I asked the 3 officers, I was like, hey, just out of curiosity, is this random? Or is like something tipped off on something? They're like, no, it's random. So luckily we made it through. No illegal substances. I did get stopped though on the second bag scan. They're like, hey, what's in your backpack? Like food, this. And I was like, no, nothing. I had my protein powder and my creatine for the gains. I said, officers, come on now. I'm here to get jacked. While I'm traveling, all I care about is getting jacked. Do not take this from me. And they just laughed and they said, no, you're good. You can have that. It was clear, clean substance. Anyway, we got a 24-hour layover waiting for SJ. The fun continues. I'm telling you folks, the fact that I'm able to bring someone along with me like this is just awesome. It's pretty rare. And shout out to the captain I'm flying with who had steak dinner with us the other night in Bogotá. He's been great because technically speaking, like our transportation doesn't have to allow SJ to come in. They don't have to drop her off at the terminal or whatever. The pilots that I'm flying with have to say okay, and the transportation drivers have to say okay. And luckily everyone's been great. Everyone's been super, super supportive and they love it. The fact that she's coming along. So it's been great, but we're gonna keep the ball rolling. 24 hours in Miami. Let's enjoy South Beach. Well, look who decided to show up.
Hello.
Another Miami layover, another SJ appearance.
She just won't leave me alone, folks.
I'm so in love with you.
She flew Avianca, Bogotá to Miami. How was your flight?
Quick, easy, exhausted, but we're done.
And now she's here. I just can't get rid of her. We're gonna keep it rolling in Miami.
No air show, so a lot less crowded. Windy though, windy, wavy.
So our hotel has these e-bikes that allow for 2 rentals for an hour free each. So we're on the beach walk here in South Beach after soaking up some sun on a nice leisurely bike ride. SJ is doing her best to maintain her balance. And we're just gonna go to the beach, living life. Beach and bike ride success. Now we're heading to dinner.
We've actually been here before. It's called Motek. It's like a Mediterranean spot right
Downtown South Beach. Very yummy last time. So Sonia said, let's check it out again.
This is why we came, folks. The pita bread, hummus to start. Look at that. Crispy, crunchy, savory, sweet. The main dish is served. We went with the chicken kebab, bronzino with the head that Sonia caught fresh off the boat today. Some lamb shawarma. How's it so far?
All right, what'd you think of Mo's Tech? I thought it was good. My bronzino was excellent.
It was good. I think we got 4 dishes. Only one of them I wasn't crazy about.
I'm gonna say it was very good if you're in South Beach and like Mediterranean food, an absolute must.
Yeah, it got really packed too.
And then we got some breakfast for tomorrow and hit the gym before I fly to Bogotá and Sonia flies back to
No longer a
Nuevo
pilot.
York. Good morning, beautiful people from kind of cloudy, rainy Miami, Florida. We're here at the bus stop because
We love the bus.
we're getting ready to hit our non-negotiable in our home away from home, at least when we are home, is Equinox, and there's one here in South Beach. We are taking the bus because I ain't paying $12 to go a mile and a half, so we're gonna snag public transportation for $2 and hopefully get a nice workout in before our pickup time here in a couple of hours.
Look, everything's just fluid. Look, I'm in that flow state, watching the city through a tent. Life is moving fast, I'm just picking up the hint. The watch is hitting different when the moonlight catches the face. I'm running out of rivals, I'm just running out of space.
All right, folks, our airline pilot trip, bring your roommate along with you, is officially done. This is day 9 for me. I still have to fly down to Bogotá, spend 2 nights there, and then fly back up to Miami. But SJ was with me for about half of it.
Yeah, it's my 5th day.
So
I don't know.
this was fun. This was one of the best trips I've ever had, but I'm curious, since you got to live a little bit of the airline life, minus the flying part, because the truth is, as an airline pilot, the flying part is just like one small aspect. It's the layovers, the transportation, the hotels, the time zone changes, the wake ups. You got to experience pretty much all of that. The eating out, the list goes on and on and on. What was the best part of the trip in that aspect as far as like airline pilot lifestyle, and what was the worst part for those who might be watching?
The best part was definitely having a fun layover in Miami. I think it really matters where your layover is. So if you have the flexibility, which I feel like some airline pilots do, to pick your layover cities or what your trip map looks like, definitely finding cities where you can go out, go on a walk, do things that you enjoy is a big plus. So that was fun being able to go on the beach.
Yeah, and I'll say that this is pretty uncommon to have a 48-hour layover in South Beach, Miami. Not most airlines get to do that. I'm fortunate that mine does, so it's definitely not a rarity for us to have that, which was definitely nice.
I would say the worst is probably the eating out. Like, to your point, we typically cook dinner, lunch, breakfast, everything at home. So it is fun your first couple days getting Pura Vida, some fun little bowls, but I could see how it can get exhausting and, tiring doing that all the time. You don't really feel as clean if they're not and as many clean options around.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think many people consider that like the biggest con, just because
it's just my preference.
It's just eating. So
yeah.
Besides the eating part, what was the worst part?
Worst part was the early wake-up call, 2:55 a.m. We got a call down in Bogotá, Colombia. Your pickup will be here in an hour. And I was like, but the crazy part was I got to sleep waiting at the terminal where he had to operate an airplane back up to Miami.
Yeah, so it's inevitable. No matter what airline you fly for, you're gonna fly at night, you're gonna fly early mornings. But yeah, that was, like I said, one of the best trips. I'm so glad you were able to come along for the ride. Like I said, we're in uniform. It all worked out. SJ is about to head back up to New York. I'm about to fly south to Bogotá.
We're
separating, and then I'll finish the trip. And this is gonna end this vlog though. So as always, I hope you enjoyed coming along for a special trip. At least it was special with me. SJ, I hope you had fun. We love you all. Comment questions below. Let me know if you want to come on the next layover. Maybe I'll invite a special guest. Who knows? But as always, appreciate you coming along for the ride, and we'll see you in the next video.